The Trump administration's proposed tariffs on Canadian and Mexican imports have been delayed until next month. But dairy farms here in Maine are bracing for the impacts they could have on business. News Center Maine's Drew Peters shows us why farmers in Maine who rely on goods from Canada worry their customers could ultimately bear the extra costs.
Every one of our cows eats between 18 and 24 pounds of grain every single day.
Heath Miller owns Green Valley Farms in Newburgh, and he says while feed might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a dairy farm, it's one of the most crucial parts of his business.
We need to have the certainty of what it's going to cost to plant our corn, to harvest our corn, to feed our cows.
With the Trump administration's upcoming 25% tariff on Canadian imports, though, Miller says that certainty is gone.
No one can really tell you how much of a percentage is coming from here or there, but there could be cornmeal, distillers, salts. A lot of those are sourced in Canada.
Miller says he and many other farmers in Maine sometimes grow their feed and buy grain years in advance from when it will be used, which means even short-term tariffs could throw everything off.
Even if there's only a tariff for 2 weeks, we don't have any choice. We have to purchase it in that time frame. Our cost of production is going to be affected for the whole year.
While farmers at Green Valley Farms have concerns about the impacts tariffs could have on their feed prices, farmers here at Caverly Farms in Clinton have concerns about the impact they could have on their fertilizer prices.
For like 24 years, most of all of our fertilizer comes out of Canada.
Partial owner Neil Caverly says concerns over incoming tariffs on fertilizer encourage them to purchase a stockpile rather than wait.
Farmers that rely on their fertilizer in bulk probably haven't been able to take delivery yet, so that's kind of concern for your fellow farmers.
Caverly says tariffs on things like steel and other goods are also impacting the cost of equipment the farm needs to function.
I had thought I'd beat the tariffs, and I had ordered the equipment, and 2 days later they come back and said, oh, we went up 12.5%. Sorry.
And if the cost of production goes up, both Caverly and Miller say it will be hard for farmers to bear the load.
This can't come off the backs of American dairy farmers or Maine dairy farmers. It's going to have to be shared by consumers.
Drew Peters, News Center, Maine.
Both those farmers Drew spoke with say they may look for alternative products or other cost-saving methods. Ultimately, they're waiting to see what happens when those tariffs take effect.